Ordinary people just like you can do extraordinary things, even retire early with $1 million, which is a nice round aspirational target. If you're looking for a shortcut though, this video isn't it. Instead, it's employing a series of extremely low risk, very high reward, simple strategies. It also requires a bit of a mindset shift, but it's not completely changing your life or lifestyle. It's nearly the end of the year, and this video is going to be a bit of a culmination of my favorite and best ideas I've learned and shared throughout the year. I live and preach everything I'm discussing today on my road to early retirement, and I am honored that you are hanging out with me and allowing me to share some of my best financial advice. Be sure to stick around because near the end of the video, I do have an announcement I am extremely excited to share. It's killing me to not tell you right now excited, but I do have to build suspense. It's far more fun that way. Oh, and this announcement, it's something I made for you, so there's a hint. My name is Frankie, like, sub, and all that good stuff, but let's get on with it, yeah? Here's how ordinary people retire early, how ordinary people become retired millionaires, and you can too. First off, number one, they don't look the part. Financially independent people rarely dress like they're financially independent. They didn't dress like extravagant millionaires to get there, so why would they start now? And by the way, 80% of millionaires are self-made. But it goes far beyond how they look and how they dress, of course. It's having the willpower not to splurge spend on fancy cars, new tech toys, more expensive jewelry, a bigger house than they need, frequent exotic trips, and the like. They save more as they earn more. They don't spend more. As you'll see, the majority of early retirees and millionaires are regular people that worked normal jobs from all walks of life, from all kinds of different income backgrounds. Most never cared about impressing other people, and having more money didn't change that. The millionaires that do care and do look the part, well, I'm guessing a good chunk of those are the 20% that didn't become first-generation millionaires themselves, and they're the ones that are going to YOLO away their wealth and likely end up back to square one. Every dollar you save aids in your long-term vision. Keep this in mind with every dollar you spend and every investment you make. The goal is to live a more rich and fulfilling life, not to look rich. Number two, they have a long-term horizon and set goals accordingly. A few years back, Chris Hogan surveyed 10,000 millionaires, and he discovered 92% of millionaires surveyed said they developed a long-term plan for their money. Early retirees and millionaires stayed focused on the future to get there. And I do the same. I often think about future me. How would future me feel about the decisions I'm making today? And not the small day-to-day stuff. I'm talking the bigger picture stuff like goal setting, investing, and working hard to achieve my financial goals. Thinking long-term consistently and actually setting quality goals becomes easier when you reflect on and develop a strong sense of your why. Because we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the levels of our systems. And I believe a strong sense of why helps you build good habits and good systems that stick. It's important to, by the way, dream set before you goal set. For most early retirees, the ones that ultimately made it happen, it's likely that they started by envisioning the life that they wanted to live long ago. And you should try this dream setting exercise as well. How do you want to live your life? What are your passions? What would you do if money wasn't an issue? Going through this exercise of dream setting, envisioning how you want to live your life and why is honestly step one on any early retirement or millionaire journey. Number three, they're optimistic and they believe in themselves. Chris Hogan also found 97% of millionaires agree with the statement, "I control my own destiny." So let me ask you, do you believe in that statement as well? And you should, because you absolutely do, even if you're currently feeling down or behind financially or overwhelmed with debt. There are countless stories of people in the worst situations or massively in debt like I used to be that have turned their life around with a can-do attitude and a can-do spirit. Developing the right positive mindset about money is everything. Positive people and future millionaires reject the notion that it can't be done. They have an abundance mindset. They know anyone can achieve early retirement status if they believe it, learn consistently, take action, stay positive, and stay the course. They know they are in full control of their own destiny. They don't let fear or doubt get in the way. They don't give up when the going gets tough. They don't make excuses. They don't believe their success depends on anybody else. Early retirement takes patience. It takes resilience. It takes optimism. Developing the right mindset is half the battle. Let's start talking though about the other half, the financial strategies and best practices half. Number 4, they invest early and often and let compound interest do all the hard work. 79% of millionaires did so with their employer-sponsored retirement plan, most typically a 401k here in the US. 75% of millionaires make regular, consistent investing part of their ongoing personal finances. You must as well. This investing stuff is massively important to understand and action on because you cannot save your way to early retirement or $1 million by stashing away cash. It is virtually impossible, I assure you. Most people fail to remember that cash loses value every year, roughly 2 to 4% due to inflation. Investing is how you overcome that loss and then some. Over the long run, investing in the S&P 500 or a total stock market index returns 7 to 10% most years. And then there's compound interest, where the money that you earn gets reinvested and that money earns money and so on from there. All self-made millionaires know about compound interest. It's the secret ingredient to early retirement and millionaire status. The earlier you start and the more money you put into your investments, the more you'll be rewarded long term. Exponentially more if you do it young enough when time is on your side. In terms of investing, early retirees don't take massive risks. They don't invest in the latest meme stock, NFTs, open a dropshipping store, or any of the latest crazes. They're immune to get-rich-quick gimmicks and fad investments, and you should be as well. Number 5, I think, they are willing to change jobs and focus on diversifying their income. Changing jobs is a fantastic way to boost your income. Most people that stay with companies for long periods of time, let's say 5, 10, 15 years or more, can get stuck earning the same amount of money. Yes, you might earn a 2 to 3% raise annually, maybe a holiday bonus based on company and personal performance, but that all barely helps you keep up with inflation year to year. Outside of asking for a raise, which is definitely underrated, the best way to boost your income is by going to a new company oftentimes. A new company might value you at 5% to 25% more than you currently make. Plus, you can often negotiate that new offer or take it back to your current job and see if they'll match or beat it. I've actually done this several times personally, once earning a promotion and a raise to stay on board. And I like this idea of raise laddering that I heard about recently. It's where when you get a new raise or a new job for more money, you only increase your normal spending by 20% of that new money, and you automatically save and invest the other 80%. Further, though, many early retirees and millionaires go beyond their 9 to 5, and they diversify their income via side hustles, passive income, and of course, investing. I personally try to invest 100% of my side hustle money. And they say the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, so I challenge you, make it a goal to add an income stream this month or this year. Number 5, they live below their means and they invest the difference. Starting to be a theme, right? You don't need a 6-figure job to become a millionaire and retire early. In fact, Chris Hogan found that being a teacher actually was one of the top 3 professions of the 10,000 millionaires that he surveyed. 90% of millionaires say that they got there from hard work rather than big salaries. In a CNN article explaining how to become a millionaire on $56,000 a year, they summarize this nicely, saying, all you really need is a smart savings and investment strategy from the get-go, along with a willingness to adopt a lifestyle that supports that strategy. If you make savings a priority early on in your career, you'll be well on your way to reaping what could be a significant financial reward down the line. It's simple frugality and being smart consistently. Sure, it's not a shortcut, but it's also nothing extreme. That's why I think anybody can do it if they live below their means and invest the difference. Make shopping lists and stick to it. Budget and be sure to include savings in your financial plan as opposed to saving any money that's hopefully left over. Save for bigger purchases and pay in full in cash. Stay out of bad consumer debt. Cook most of your meals and set limits on eating out. Buy used cars, and I could go on and on. Give yourself a raise by reducing your annual expenses and increasing your savings rate. Invest the difference, and you'll be well on your way to being an early retired millionaire. And this all goes back to the not looking the part bit. Goals, consistency, optimism, investing early and often, increasing and diversifying your income, and everything else I've covered on this list today. Okay, but living below your means is a little, shall I say, generic. So I do want to be a little more specific and prescriptive. I want to share a path that ordinary people take, myself included, that can absolutely accelerate your retirement plan and help you reach millionaire status, and it's tied to my announcement. My final tip is to aim to save half of your income. Yes, half. And you might be thinking a 50% savings rate does sound crazy, but it's less crazy than you think. And it's not for everyone, but I do believe again that anyone can do it. I am proof that you can do it. Allow me a chance to prove it to you. Let me show you how. I am thrilled to announce my third book, Save Half, Retire Fast, is now officially available for pre-order on Amazon, and I am freaking pumped to share this with you all today. It's your complete guide to financial independence and early retirement from money mindset to retired millionaire. It's all things FIRE movement, and it's packed to the brim with all the strategies that you need to know to achieve financial independence in early retirement. It is nearly 40 chapters and over 280 pages of my best advice and tips. It's a year and a half of hard work and research, culminating in my third and, dare I say, best finance book yet. And it's my favorite book because it's focused. It has one goal in mind throughout, and it's to get you on the road to saving half of your income so you can retire in as little as 17 years. And it really does cover it all. Investing, how to and what to invest in, creating passive income streams, the 4% rule, timelines and goals, how to max out tax-advantaged retirement accounts and why, the psychology of money, 10 types of FIRE to help you discover the exact right path, mini retirements, millionaire stats and strategies like we covered today, how to achieve FIRE in a big city, how to retire early on a low income, how to stay motivated on your FIRE journey, common financial mistakes to avoid, my rules of money that I live by, and ultimately even how to achieve financial independence in just 1 year. Plus, of course, the mentality that you need to develop to do it all, which I think might be the most critical lessons that I cover. The best part is that none of it is unrealistic or just for somebody else. It's an optimistic guide, and it's made just for you. In fact, I made it in front of many of you here. I committed to making 100 videos in 2021. This is number 98. And most of them were on the topic of financial independence and early retirement. Those videos inspired the book. And something very fun that I'm really proud of is that every chapter in the book has an optional companion YouTube video to bring that chapter's concepts to life, to reinforce the core ideas and to build on them. It's almost like an interactive book in that sense. I've been on my financial independence journey for 4 years now, almost to the date. It was January 1st, 2018 when I set my money resolution. I've improved my net worth by over $250,000, starting from a negative $80,000 hole. I knew almost nothing about money when I got started, but if I can get on the path to early retirement and stay on the path and do it all from scratch, I know that you can as well, especially with my helps, best tips, and advice that you'll find in Save Half, Retire Fast. And it's out very soon. The ebook and paperback arrive on New Year's Eve 2021 for 2 reasons. The first is that I committed to a 2021 launch publicly, as some of you might have seen. Today I'm publicly announcing I'm writing my 3rd book, and it will come out this year. Second, I hope people will set a money-related New Year's resolution as I once did and use this book to get ahead and stay ahead. And it would mean the world to me if you'd consider snagging yourself a copy to check it out. It is good old-fashioned, timeless financial lessons that put together are far greater than the sum of their parts. It's how anybody can achieve early retirement and millionaire status a decade or more sooner than they thought was possible, because save and invest half, retire twice as fast. I truly know that ordinary people on any salary can accomplish extraordinary things when they get resolved about it. I know that I can. I believe you can as well. I want to escape the rat race, and I'm on my way to making it happen. I'm on my way to buying my time and my freedom back, and I want to show you how to do the same. So let's freaking do this together. This fired up energy, that's what you're going to get on every page of the book. Link pinned in the comments and first thing in the description. Thank you as always for watching, whether you support the book or not. Have an awesome week or weekend ahead. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Let's make it a great one. My name is Frankie. Like if you liked, subscribe if you loved and you're pumped up for the book. And I hope to see you friends in a few days on the next one, number 99. Crazy.